everyone and welcome. My name is Leah and today I gave our laundry room a little bit of a reset, a refresh for the warmer months ahead. Winter had definitely taken its toll on this small but hard-working space in our home, and it definitely was in major need of a cleaning and a little bit of organizing. So that's what I did today. I thought I'd bring you guys along. Maybe you're needing a little bit of motivation or encouragement to tackle some things on your own to-do list in your home. So I hope this is a help. I hope you enjoy it, and as always, thank you so much for being here. Last January, I decided to repaint all of the trim work in our house, taking it from a glossy white to this more beige color, and I just love the way it pairs with our creamy white walls. But I will say painting trim work, especially like all throughout the house, is definitely an overwhelming task. It takes longer than you would think. I always forget how long it takes to paint trim work, but it's just that tedious work that seems to take so long. So I got most of the house done, and then it came to our laundry room here, and I just didn't go any further. So that was, like I said, a little over a year ago. So definitely time to go ahead and paint this trim work. The color I am using is called Accessible Beige. It's by Sherwin-Williams. I get asked that question quite a bit. It's a really good creamy beige color. It works really well in all different kinds of light. Like I said, I have this through the majority of our home now, and of course different rooms receive different lighting, different times of day, and it truly looks beautiful in all lighting situations. By the time I was finished, I think I did around 2 coats on the trim work. So I just painted around the window, and then I painted the trim work around our door and the actual door itself. And 2 coats did the trick, covered it really nicely. And now that it's done, I'm glad that I took the time to do it. It's a very subtle change, a subtle contrast, but it really does help tie this room in with the rest of our house. Now for the rest of the laundry room, I just need to do a general tidying of the space, empty off my drying rack here, put some laundry away, and just do an overall clean of the space. The coat rack in our laundry room is the one we use most often. It has our daily things on it, but it tends to get cluttered very fast. And I was noticing that there were several things on here that we really didn't use daily. So I went through and kind of thinned things out, tidied things up, and it definitely feels and looks a lot better now. And the same thing with shoes. We just tend to kick off our shoes right here when we come in the door, but I tried to narrow things down to where we each had a pair of like slip-on shoes, because it's nice to have something you can just slip on quickly if you need to run out to the car or for whatever reason. And all the other shoes have been taken upstairs and put away in closets. There was definitely a fair share of cobwebs in the corners of this room, so just using my wool duster to take care of those before I move on to the next thing. I thought it would be easier to kind of work my way down because this room was especially dusty and dirty on this day. Like I said, it's been a little neglected. So by starting at the top and working my way down, I'm not getting spaces dirty that I've already cleaned. So like if I had cleaned the countertop and shelves and things before knocking down cobwebs, kind of would have defeated the purpose. So by working my way from top to bottom just made cleaning a lot easier, and I wasn't having to backtrack and re-clean things as I went along. Every once in a while when I'm cleaning, I just really start to crave the scent of the Mrs. Meyer's basil all-purpose cleaner. I love the way it smells. I know it's technically not as natural as what I would normally try to stick to, but something about that smell, if I'm having a down day or I'm just not feeling super motivated to clean a space, I kind of keep that on reserve and I bring it out for those times. And today was just one of those days. I got the cleaner out. The scent just brought back happy memories, and it just reminds me of spring, which I am so excited for. And so that's just a little trick I have when you kind of need a little pick-me-up and you're cleaning. Have something on reserve that you use for just those times when you need an extra boost of motivation or encouragement. Sometimes it's something as simple as a happy, fresh scent that reminds you of better days ahead. This basket serves as kind of a drop zone for this space. So when we come in, if we have keys, wallets, spare change, just different things, we can just kind of dump them in this basket. And then later on when we have extra time, go through and organize and put things away. This just really helps me keep things corralled and organized and neat until we are ready to do something about it. Otherwise, the counters and everything gets really cluttered in here, and this just really helps me out when it comes to that. And a quick look at my floors before I start cleaning them, because sometimes it's hard to tell how dirty a space may be until you get really close. So this was behind my hamper. This is how much dust had accumulated, and I honestly don't remember when I cleaned in here. So anyway, definitely need to take care of that today. I'm just gonna sweep everything up and then afterwards give everything a really good mopping. Because this is a pretty high traffic area in our home, I do find that I'm vacuuming or sweeping this space pretty regularly, but I have not been taking the time to get in behind things and corners, and that was definitely obvious today as I was cleaning and moving things, but definitely feels good to get that done. For mopping the floors, again, where I had kind of neglected this space for a little bit, I decided to just use some dish soap and warm water so I could really cut through any kind of dirt or grime that had accumulated on the floors. Everything is definitely feeling so much better in here now, and when we walk into the house each day, it's just nice to be greeted with a clean, clutter-free space. And I have to say that this was a really great reminder that sometimes when you are feeling kind of down with a space, or it's not feeling exciting to you anymore, sometimes it just needs a good cleaning. It doesn't always need a big makeover or redecorated or anything like that. Sometimes just taking the time to change some things around, declutter, clean the space, you will end up feeling like the space is brand new again. And it is a really great feeling. So let me know what rooms you have on your list that maybe need a little extra love. I would love to hear all about it. And I just want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today, watching today's video. I really appreciate it. Thank you all so much. And I pray that you have a very blessed rest of your week. I will see you in the next one. Bye.